Hello, Gark. Welcome. Oh yeah, we're continuing with trying to take a lot of champions into Fiddlesticks, and I kind of didn't realize how many of even our Constellation champions we haven't done. And we're probably also going to do some of the ones that are pretty, potentially pretty bad, like Jinx, Morgana, like all the control champions. So I'm trying to think through what builds would be best there. Hello, Crisis. But yeah, we're going to start off with Caitlyn. Caitlyn is a lot of fun and actually pretty good into Fiddlesticks. I've actually done Caitlyn into Fiddlesticks before and did a pretty good job, but it was one that I didn't record. You're basically maxed out. As far as my account, pretty close. Are we hyped about the new event? I mean, relatively. As you probably noticed if you watch my stream, I'm not someone that gets overly excited about just about anything. But I like the fact that they're going to be doing like 2 months of an event and then 1 month off, and we just keep getting that, because normally during the events we get a lot of content, or not content, well, we get content, but also we get a lot of extra resources. And so the fact that we can get those extra resources, especially for anyone that is like a free-to-play player, it can just really help power up your account. So if it's like as generous as the last event is, and that's kind of the benchmark that just going to be doing going forward, then yeah, I think it's going to be great. I think a lot of people were able to get their champions to like 5 and 6 stars, get a lot of gemstones. Yeah, as far as I know, we don't know anything about the event, just that we're getting one next month. It should last, well, this month, this next patch. It should last for this patch and next patch, and then there'll be 1 month where there's no event, and then the patch after that, again, there'll be an event that lasts for 2 months. Because yeah, in an interview with, I think one of my interviews, they mentioned how they're going to do 2 months on, 1 month off. I think that's going to be great. So I wasn't really excited that they said that, because I've been saying that for a while. The fact that we're going to have an event. That's, yeah, something I've been saying for a long time. One of those has to be Shurima with Nasus, Renekton, Azir, and Xerath. I wouldn't mind that. A lot of people are guessing that the next event is Noxus, because we have Mel releasing in League. I mean, maybe Mel will release here. Who knows? But also there's kind of this Noxus push right now for the game overall, especially for League. So people are thinking it's going to be a Noxus themed event, which could be fine. But, I mean, if we look at champions, let's see, star level. So let's just grab the ones that have more stars. Actually, that was the wrong region. There we go. So yeah, if we look at Shurima, there's only 2. So Shurima now is kind of, I mean, the worst in the game now, because Targon does have a lot more. Granted, yeah, some of these kind of count, kind of don't. Like for Yumi, she's Bantle City still. But let's see, Bilgewater. Bilgewater's also only 2. I think Ionia has at least 3, yeah. So yeah, right now we have 3 regions that only have 2 Constellation champions. So hopefully this next patch we get multiple there. I think most of the other regions, yeah, have like at least 3. Yeah. Oh, I also added that one. Oh yeah, P&Z has as many as like 3 different regions combined. But yeah, we have multiple regions that only have 2 champions, so hopefully those ones we all get some more for. But yeah, actually we should look at Noxus. I think they have like, oh, there you go. Yeah, Noxus has 4, so they're one of the ones with more. So while people are thinking it's a Noxus event, I mean, it could be, but that's not really the region I want champions for. Even though I like Noxus, I would much rather we get some of the other champions upgraded. Hey, look, it's the Toast guy. Yeah. It's a hectic couple months for me. So we got a house, but we are continuing to rent our apartment for this month. That way we can work on the house, work on painting it, work on getting it set up, like the internet going. Because like we have internet running, but it's the quality of it right now is terrible, and we're having to work on getting that fixed so it actually is good enough for like streaming, because right now it's not really. But then painting, moving over this next month, a lot of that's going to be going on, which is why it's like still doing videos every single day, but as far as streaming, it's not happening quite as much. Almost like ad did drop. Oof. Yeah, it's a little hectic. We pretty much don't have any days off, because any days where we're not working, like normally on the weekends, we're then spending the whole time either moving or painting. It's like last weekend we spent both days painting. This next weekend we're probably also gonna have to spend painting. Yesterday I was mostly spending all day moving stuff back and forth. Yeah, it's a little hectic, which is also why I haven't been trying to pursue interviews as much at the moment, just because I don't really have as much time to get it set up in the back end. So that's probably something we're going to pick up again at some point. But yeah, once this ad break is done, we'll grab our Caitlyn and go into Fiddlesticks. Oh. So what's the build for Kate? I mean, we'll show it here, but it's going to be pretty much just normal best one. Everyone should be back. So we're going to go for Caitlyn for Fiddlesticks. We're going to be going with her best build, in my opinion, the Rifle, Harmless Scarecrow, and Hidden Tome. All of this is excellent, making sure our Flash Bomb traps don't miss. We start the game with them. Harmless Scarecrow, making them draw extra cards to get more Flash Bombs going, is excellent. And Hidden Tome, great to either play our Sniper Shot, our Perfect Aim, is that what it's called? Ace in the Hole. Perfect Aim is a 6-star. Okay. Or also our Sheriff of Piltovers. So yeah, we're going to grab Caitlyn here, and I have done her versus Fiddlesticks once before, but I didn't record it. But I think she is pretty good. So let's go ahead and edit in here. I mean, for constellations, I wouldn't mind Noxus if they're from the new cinematic, LeBlanc, Vladimir, Katarina at least. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I like the Noxus champions, so I'm not upset or disappointed if one of them does get upgraded to a constellation, but I would prefer if it was some of the other regions that only have 2 constellation champs. See what we get for power here. Higher education, we draw a card, give allies 1 power. That can be okay. Memory game can be fun, because that could let us play some of our really good spells. This is a created card, though, which means we get punished by Fiddlesticks for it. So that is a little bit of a downside. Still, I think we'll grab and try to play with it. Let's go for Slumber. Most likely be more PNC. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Oh, I need to drop it. I think we have it on ×4. Yep. Alright, this looks fine. Yeah. Alright, I think let's go ahead and drop Caitlyn. She's a 3 cost, so she's going to pull out some more. Let's kill that one, because he's a little scary. Alright, pretty good round 1. Azir? Azir? Thank you for the follow. Right here.
Hello there.
I'm actually fine with this. Because we can drop another Caitlyn, she can refill our mana.
Closing in on the mark. No backup needed.
And we'll be able to end if we get lucky. Yep, GG. Oh, nice. Person I'd like to see Azir or Lissandra? Yes, I think Azir, there's a high likelihood of that. Now, we are only getting one new champion this month, and then the other one is an existing champion getting updated. So yeah, Azir and Lissandra both couldn't come this patch, but both of them I think would be a lot of fun. No sound though. Not going to be here today. Just here to greet everyone. All right, sounds good, Jump. Let's see. When I'm summoned, all players draw one. Puffcap Peddler. I don't like... Well, the fact this is a 3 cost should work for when you play a card that costs 3 or more mana. This would make them draw another card. Suppose that could be good. Yeah, that's fine. Isn't it highly likely that Mel is the champion releasing next week? Noxus event probably. She just came into League 2. I'm not sure. So if they didn't have to add a bunch of extra work for Mel, I would say yes. But they have to try to make a cinematic for her. They have to try to add cards for her. And they have to try to give her like voice lines. Who knows how much they already had, but they definitely didn't have some of those, like the cinematic and voice lines. So if they were able to get that done in the past couple months, then yes. I just don't know if they were able to do that. So I do think it's possible, but yeah, I'd agree that I wouldn't think it's likely. Right now, I would think the most likely would probably be Azir. Let's go for a support champion. All right, so we have Braum that we could play for cheap. Sheriff of Piltover. This is a 3 cost, which also sustain. That's not terrible. Light Feather. Double attack is nice. I think I kind of want to go for Braum, actually. Even though both of these could be fine. Sure, let's go ahead and grab him. Spells chest, cutting cards. Are there cards we want to cut? We always have to be careful with that. So far, most of the cards are okay. Let's maybe hit up the spells chest. Let's go for Vicious Mockery. Azir would be really nice. If not, and it's Noxus themed, I hope Vladimir, because we have the Warwick relic. Yeah, Vlad could be a lot of fun. I think let's get rid of a couple of these for now. Do we want to open with Braum? He might die, but honestly, that could be okay. Sure. Let's go for House Swamp. And then we want this to be the last card we play, so let's drop that here. Alright, that's fine. So we can play this again now. So they have tons of cards. Let's drop our Caitlyn.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect. On the train.
Oh, if she could get a strike off right now, be so much damage. All right, I think let's actually open with an ace in the hole. Maybe if we only have one, the other one can start getting cost reduced down. All right, let's drop our officer squad, because we can then go for a, well,
Let's investigate.
I was going to say we could go for a most wanted, make them draw a whole bunch of cards that would buff up our Caitlyn's damage immensely, but we're already ending, so GG. And all of our units right there got that buff and overwhelm because they were under 15 cards. So even though that's not the main reason we go for the Fiddle Relic, still is pretty nice. I think it could be something other than Noxus, because next patch we're getting 2 new champions from PvP, so it doesn't be from PvP, so it doesn't be Mel. Yeah, they adjusted that or clarified that we're getting 1 PvP and then 1 champion is getting upgraded. So we'll have to see. Yeah, it is true that since they said a PvP champ and we know then existing roster, Mel isn't a PvP champ, so yeah, it can't really be Mel with what they said. That's a good point. Alright, so Scarthane Stefan. Spoils of War. Sure, I'm fine with this. 3 cost, burst speed, spell. We can generate spell mana pretty well, making them discard. I think that's fine. Let's go for spells chest. Winter's Breath is humorous. Let's go down to our 4 cost. I think we're okay. Harsh Winds. This is Grifter's deck, so specifically into Fiddlesticks, that's not bad. So I think we'll get it for that. Rekindler. I think let's go for the champion items. Let's go for the Dread. Yeah, we're like a week away from the next patch, I think. It'll be exciting. Let's get rid of a couple of these. Well, they're not too bad. We're trying to get both of our champions if possible. Alright, so we can drop our Braum. He'll die at the end of the round, but honestly, that is fine. Because just anyone with 0 power, yeah.
My shield is my sword. Ha! This is fun, yes?
Alright. So we can go ahead and attack like this. We're just trying to use up some amount of mana. We want our Sheriff Pilter, though, to be the last thing we play.
An age of torment is nigh.
Alright, let's drop this here.
It is easy, see?
Alright, let's drop this again. We can play the advanced intel. And try to kill that unit. Alright, so we can't block. That's a little sad. We could drop another Braum. And actually, let's go for Ace in the Hole first. That damage is so good. Okay, so yeah, if we get rid of an Ace in the Hole, the other one will start to get cost reduced. That's actually really good. So let's play this again, and GG. Nice. Hello, Laz Straylight. New Path of Champions player. Just want to say, found your YouTube videos. They've helped a lot. Great. That is exactly what I want them to be able to do. So happy they've been able to help you. Last time we got spoilers 5 days before the new patch. So maybe in 2 days we'll get some info. Possibly. I mean, there's spoilers on the Friday before is normally just the constellation. Like the foggy image that's normally pretty deceptive anyways. So it's not like we really get too much the Friday before. Let's see. Wolf Rider, Charlatan Fishmonger. Yeah, I think we can go here. This one is the best out of these. Let's go for champion item. Black Cleaver, Rally Banner. Sure, we can go for Black Cleaver Caitlyn. That can be okay. We do want to be sure we get both of our champions. I think we will cut a card. We don't want to cut the Mighty Poro just because we're able to generate this with our Braum. Yeah, it's like actually like most of the cards that we have. I guess the Elixir of Iron. We're probably never going to play this one, so we can get rid of that one. All right, let's go for Elise.
Strand by silken strand.
It's one of the existing 3 stars, brand new PvP champ. Yeah. Friday stick figure of Nautilus or that Teemo. Yeah. Also, quite often, it doesn't line up at all. Like, just the most recent one for Kale. Like, you get what inspired it, but if you actually line up the champion with the constellation they show, it doesn't line up at all. Your recent champ picking guide for new players video was especially helpful. Awesome. Yeah, I was hoping that would be able to work out for some people. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, these are okay. We'd like to get both of our champions if possible. Nice.
My true beauty is beneath the
So I normally like playing the support champion first. That way we can get the Sheriff Piltover going.
Not enough mustache.
All right, so we could play House Swamp, or we could go for an Ace in the Hole. I think we will actually drop this here, just because we get another one next round. I don't think we actually care about killing Elise necessarily. All right, so
Should be friends.
yeah, we can challenge like this. They could block and kill this unit, so I think we'll hold off for now.
It is easy, see?
All right, hopefully they just get absolutely wrecked. Was hoping to be a little bit better. Let's drop Caitlyn. She'll pull out another flash bomb.
On the mark. No backup needed.
The Terrify is just, it's so good.
Should pay off nicely.
Huh, interesting. All right, so since this is fleeting, we know we're not going to get it again next round. Yeah, we can drop that here. We could use our Piltover, but I think we'll go for our Ace in the Hole. That's actually hilarious, them pulling out their own cards. They're just getting absolutely destroyed. Do we want double Ace in the Hole next turn? Sure. All right, they have 64 flash bombs. All right, so let's drop this one for free so the other one can start counting down. We won't get both units, and if we drop this, we won't be able to get, or we won't be able to play the most wanted. So yeah, I think let's actually go for the Mighty Poro here. We do so much damage.
You are safe with Braum.
Technically, actually, this would level him. Sure.
Look how we have grown. Show me your best.
Here's
All right,
my
GG.
calling card. I must say, a satisfactory outcome.
Sometimes the blue star picture lines up with some other art of the champ. It's weird. Interesting. For some champions, it's probably harder if they just a human-like card. Generic post constellation reveal could be anyone. Yeah. Hello, sad Führer. Let's see. Draw one. We don't necessarily want to do that. I think we'll actually go for the Dragon Tooth here. With Caitlyn, you want to get a good amount of copies, or kind of equal, of both champions. We could have honestly done the heal as well. Wouldn't have been terrible. Deep Cuts, Officer Backup, Unyielding Determination. So getting another Sting Officer is not bad. Deep Cuts does give us some more damage. It would do double damage because of the deadly. But I feel like we don't want to rely on our units. I also don't really want to rely on unyielding. I think we'll grab this one. Yeah, sure. Spicy, did you play in German already? No, haven't done that. Haven't really played much since we did the monthly challenges. And yeah, the Monday and Tuesday is normally when we get the actual reveals where they show us what we're normally going to get, not just like teasers. Let's go for Pale Death. Yeah, next Wednesday will be the patch. I think we'll hold on to these two. Could be pretty good for making them draw a whole bunch of flash bombs. All right, let's drop this here. Let's go ahead and kill that ourselves so that they don't damage us. Let's drop this as the last card we play. And we can go ahead and attack like this. They might be able to kill Braum. We're trying to do the targets that do the most damage so we can try to level him up.
I did say I wanted to see the world.
All right, 50 flash bomb traps. Not a huge fan of that. Still though, want to reduce down the damage we're taking, so yeah, we can sacrifice a lot of our units. That's fine. Let's drop this here. Sure, try to kill that. All right, at least they're not really killing their own units as much, which is kind of surprising. We'll try to drop this here. All right, let's go for our Veteran Investigator. This is going to make them draw 2 cards. And so their whole board is wrecked. All right. Could be worse. Yeah, we can drop this here. All right, so we just need 5 damage and they're gone. GG. There we go. Hello, Carthians. Welcome. Yeah, Caitlyn is such a good champion, especially with the Fiddlesticks relic. Yeah, don't really care about Vi. We can go for advanced intel, that's fine. Place an enemy follower into the enemy deck. This one's always just too expensive. Don't we have a lot of regen? Yeah, we have 16 regen. This is kind of the broken thing, is if you can start getting gemstone upgrades for some regions like P and Z, since you have so many champions, you just get kind of a crazy amount. We can go for the shop. Power Riff on this is both good and bad. Like, it makes it easier to play, but then it makes it so we don't terrify the enemy anymore. So it's a little bit of a toss-up. Game starts, summon 2 husks. I mean, summoning units does trigger our 2-star. When ally is summoned. We have 6 rerolls, though. I think I'd want something a little bit better. Yeah, a lot of this I'm not really thrilled about. Titanic Wake, we don't summon big units that often. Like, we're not really a scaling deck. So this is normally a really good power, but most things we have can't really utilize it. Yeah, I think let's keep going. Okay, Elemental Winds, that'll be good. Spells and skills doing extra damage. I think we will get this. For one reason, we could just also pump a bunch more of these, or I can get more of them in our deck. So there's a little bit of a trade-off. I think we'll save our other 2 rerolls, and let's go for Sickening Plunge. Last fight before Fiddlesticks. All right, let's see. We'll get rid of most of these. They're solid, but not what we want in our opening hand. All right, I think let's drop our Caitlyn.
I aim to win, and my aim is excellent.
Oh, she was actually able to hit 8 with the level up.
Friend and
Right. That's, yeah. Always should have passed. Rip.
left behind. On foot.
They have so much draw, this is going to be easy. Oh, right, yeah. Didn't even kind of think about that. All right, let's use up this first. We could drop our Caitlyn, but we can't actually attack with her. I think let's go for Veteran Investigator, because by dropping him, we also can drop our Braum. We're going to slightly overcap on mana.
On the job.
We could go for Ace in the Hole, but I think let's go for Sheriff of Piltover. Oh my word. Oh, if we could get Explosive Finale, it'd be so good.
Like a storm, I bring change.
Okay, that's actually fine. We could play him again, but we'd like to get her effect going.
News from the Undercity ship.
Because, yeah, she's going to do a ton of damage now. That's fine. Alright. GG.
A satisfactory outcome.
The node with the plant 4 bombs on someone is such a good one for Kate. Yes, every node is good, but that one skyrockets your consistent bomb output by so much. Yeah, she has one of the most, like, fun constellations, because, like, every single node, you're like, oh my word, that's insane. So more copies of Braum isn't bad. When I'm summoned, all players draw 1, then your opponent discards their highest cost card. This would make them draw 2 because of the Terrify, and we could play it for free. So while the Braum is solid, I think this was actually solid as well. Now we're going to be careful that we don't kill ourselves with our own draw because of Fiddlesticks, but probably going to get that. Fixer-Upper. Can we get something better? Summon 2 Vanguard Lookouts. It's summoning 2 blockers. It's okay. Yeah, fine. And we go for the Veteran Investigator, gain a bunch more of these, play them for free. I think it's do a reroll. Play summon an exact ephemeral copy of me. I mean, the fact we could play this... Yeah, I get 2 of these isn't bad. And we're going up against Fiddlesticks, so sure, getting extra cards isn't terrible. Alright, let's go for Spells Chest. Getting our most wanted down is very good. Do we want to cut a card? There are some cards here that we're not really as likely to play. But since we have so much draw, I do think we want to mitigate that and keep our deck relatively full or high. So let's just grab the heal that we don't need and go for Fiddlesticks. Most wanted cost reduction. Try to deck out the deck out master, pretty much. I'm actually fine with this. You have to be careful with re-rolling into Fiddlesticks. Let's drop our Caitlyn.
From the Undercity ship.
That's fine. Let's go for Ace in the Hole. Our advanced intel is going to make them have a lot of cards next time. Oh well. All right, so we lost like 9 cards, but they didn't get any nightmares, which is surprising. Let's play this for free.
We made it. Yay. But our stuff did it.
All right, that's fine. I think let's drop our ace in the hole. All right, they have 18 cards. We have 29. Round start, all players draw 1. Grant your opponent's card fleeting. Sure, let's go ahead and drop this here. And I think we won't bother playing this one. All right, so we have 25 cards. They have 15, and they're out of units. Also, yeah, ad dropped, so we're just going to pause, wait for anyone that got hit by that. But yeah, their units getting immediately wrecked is very good. I think we might go for our officer squad. Although we are kind of full on cards. Oh. Drop the 5 cost. I mean, we're probably gonna get ace in the hole out first because we need space for our double most wanted. But we're gonna try to mill him if we can. That could be pretty fun. Yeah, we have 23 cards. It's gonna be close. We're probably going to need to start trying to drop our harsh winds. All right, everyone should be back. I think we're going to open up with our ace in the hole. All right, they're killing that. That's fine. So we're going to try to go for our officer squad. Because we can go for our most wanted. And yeah, if we could end up milling Fiddlesticks, that could be pretty fun. Alright, so they have 8 cards left. Let's go ahead and get some damage down. Alright, we have 23. Just got another ad after time went to 0. Alright, 17 cards. Not terrible. Alright, here we're going to do a couple things. We're going to drop our harsh winds so we can get this to start shuffling. And then we're going to drop a most wanted here. They are out of cards. We could drop an ace in the hole right here and be able to kill them potentially if this crits, but I think we'll just let it go through. We have 15 cards left. They are out of cards. We milled Fiddlesticks. Oh, that was good. That was a lot of fun. I think Caitlyn is a surprisingly good answer to this adventure. Your flash bomb traps just counter a lot of the enemy modifiers, and Caitlyn, especially when you have some of the best relics, is just so much fun to play. And the fact we're able to outmail Fiddlesticks is pretty great time. This is one of my favorite champions. That's my main win condition against Lissandra without Kate's 6-star. I mean, yeah, it is pretty good. Now, for ours, it's a little bit better since we have the Fiddlesticks relic that's also helping us mill them even harder. But yeah, it is pretty valid to do with her. All right, that was a lot of fun. And yeah, she's always my pickup for the Fiddlesticks adventure for the P&Z. What's a good rare Aurelian build? For Aurelian Soul, if you have the level, all all champions level when you play them, which I think is like your first or second star power, so you should have that. Crown Guard is excellent for that, because then you play him, he immediately levels and rallies. Another one that is good is... I cannot spell. Oh, that's where the IE is. Classic. Deceiver's Crest, if you don't have Aurelion Soul at 4 stars, is another good one that you can add, because this lets you play his champion spell for 0, so it's kind of like a budget version of the 4-star, if you want that board-wide scaling. That's another one that is pretty good. But honestly, just going for the rerolls, whether that is like Z-Drive Prototype, Cardmaster's Gambit, these are also fine, because with Aurelion Soul, just getting the right powers is a massive game changer for you. The cost reduction, if you get any of the powers that give you a created card every round, is so good that just going for rerolls is actually very solid. Also, throwing on like a Overwhelm Relic is decent as well if you need to. Alright, next up, I think we're going to try Kaisa, because I think she's another one. Yeah, like I don't see a run with her as far as champions. When I tried to look it up earlier, I didn't see that we did a video for her. So, we're going to try to go with Kaisa. I think we'll not do the Perfect Hex Core. It's not bad. Well, actually, it's a little mixed. So, going for Gale Force on her isn't bad, but from your constellation, you're able to get Scout on your support champions. So sometimes a valid strategy is try to re-roll for a good support champion that has the Scout on it that's cheap, and then you can just lock that in very quickly. So Gale Force isn't bad, but Perfect Hex Core is pretty nice as well. Yeah, I think we might try to go with this again, although it is a created card every round, which does mean that our Fiddlesticks is going to hit us a little bit harder. So yeah, I think let's grab this. The whole point of this is getting a bunch of keywords on our Kaisa. That way our 6-star, which is here, we're able to give all of those keywords to another unit and just make an absolute monster with our second skin regenerate, which also is not going to be good into Fiddlesticks because it's another created card. Yeah, I think let's grab our Kaisa and go ahead to try to go against the Fiddlesticks. Yeah, any of the ones that gives you created cards for Aurelion Soul is really good. If it can be a 0 cost, it's even better, but yeah, any of them are solid. So my deck was like 75% champions. I mean, that's a fun thing to do with Aurelion Soul. All right, let's go for a power here. Memory Game, I think we're fine. Mystic Meditation, no. Quick Draw. Quick Draw can be okay. I think let's do a reroll here. Summon a created ally, grant it 2/2, Trifarian Might, Endless Wealth. I think we'll go for Trifarian Might. If we can get some extra removal from our units, that could be pretty good. Let's go for a Slumber. Yeah, Kaisa can be very strong, but I'm kind of interested to see how she does here. I'll give it to Kaisa because we know we're going to draw her. Yeah, this can be okay. All right, this one had quick attack. This one also has quick attack. Sure, let's go ahead and drop this here. Yeah, already getting that strike off. Let's give it a random upgrade. And then the second skin. Oh, not bad. Yeah, I think that Trifarian is going to be pretty good.
Hey, I'm right here. 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 Hey, I'm right here.
Little rude. Let's see what this gets. All right, let's go for the Void Blaster.
I told you to leave and leave all these wasters.
And then next round, we'll be able to drop our Kaisa. We also don't have to worry about her getting recalled anymore, so that's nice.
Will never understand me.
All right, she has Spell Shield, so that's fine. Let's... yeah, drop one here. Overwhelm, Fearsome. I think let's go for Fearsome. I don't see that there. So let's lock in all these keywords. And then let's give this one all the keywords as well. And now we just do an absolutely ridiculous amount of damage. GG. Yeah. There we go. All better. I also only have 3 stars. You can clear anything pretty easily. Crown Guard, Deceiver's Crest, sometimes even Tempest, because he usually drops when the enemy's attacking turn. Clutches some saves. Wins a big cage match mod, I replace Crown Guard for Grand Chill's counterplan. Yeah, that's pretty good. Acel, best champ, beats any 6-star, even if it's close. Changed my mind. I mean, yeah, I don't really feel like fighting that. Even if I wouldn't 100% agree. Alright, here, Farsight's not the best. Spirit can be good. It buffs up our units and gives them another keyword. Sure. I mean, it's so hard with some of the champions because there's so many that just consistently end turn 1. That's like, okay, they're all ridiculously strong and overpowered. Let's go for support champion. So, Watchful Tentacle, 2 costs with Spirits, Tentacle Smash, or Alawi. The biggest thing actually is we want a champion we can play turn 1. So none of these are ones we can play turn 1. We want to get that scout going right away. I like Mbessa a lot, but we still couldn't play her turn 1. We could try to play her and invest into her and hope we can get her down. Because like Black Cleaver and Scout, and the fact that she can get multiple attacks in, is pretty good. That's difficult. I think we will try to go for her and just try to get a little bit of cost reduction or extra mana so we can play her turn 1. Cut a card, Spells Chest. We could cut the Hive Herald. Possibly, or the Aspiring Chronomancer. Spells Chest. Yeah, I don't think we really need it. Let's go here for Mockery. For me, the strongest is Ari because you don't need to play. Yeah. This can be okay. Suppose we could get rid of Kaisa since we don't really care about having her in an opening hand as much. Sure, we can drop this guy.
My lifestyle is a stylish life.
Spell Shield. Yeah, that'll be nice. Let's see what we get there. Impact, not too bad. Alright, pretty good. Alright, so we could drop the Chronomancer. Would give us another blocker, so that's not terrible. Sure. We can go for the Elder.
The possibilities are endless.
I think let's just Spell Shield this one. There we go. And sure, we can go for the Inspiring Light to just buff them up both a little bit more. Alright, let's
Don't touch it.
kill a couple of these. Well, there is a good amount of damage, but this next round they should just die. Because the fact that we get Kaisa on our attack turn is just so strong.
Their every move just makes me stronger.
Alright, let's open up with giving this a keyword. And then we'll take everything and lock it in on Kaisa. Then we'll give them all to this one as well. And then, yeah, this attack just does so much damage.
I'm coming for you.
GG. Surprisingly, we haven't gotten not spell shield, lifesteal yet, which is a little unlucky. Oh. Glory Seeker, Confront, Ruthless Predator. Draw's not necessarily the best for us, but this could be a solid unit. Yeah, well, we'll grab that one. Which one do we want to get rid of? I normally don't like the Aspiring Chronomancer. So yeah, let's get rid of that one. And let's go for Thalassophobia. One day I probably should play Subnautica on stream. But is actually one thing I plan on doing with the new house. We're trying to get much better internet. For some reason, whenever I try to play a different game, there's the quality of the stream is always like really terrible, so it's not worth doing. But with getting much better internet, I should be able to play other games, have the quality still be amazing, and so I'll probably actually start doing more other interesting things, especially just like if a game's coming out that I'm really interested in, and I plan on getting it anyways, might as well play it on stream. Like Doom the Dark Ages is one of those that comes out in like May, I think. Super excited about. Here, we can give it to the Public Execution and the Victus, because we know we're going to draw him. With a Runeterra mod, that would be interesting. Kind of making a whole Bilgewater experience. Sure, we can drop this guy here.
Let's go. This is gonna sting.
Are they always going to use their list, I wonder? Okay, no, they're a little bit smarter than that. Alright, so they're going for this one. Again, let's try to buff them up enough that this is just going to backfire. Alright, so they could attack, but let's drop this just to kill their unit. Let's also drop a Rictus, and then let's buff everyone up. Fantastic.
I know what they are. I know how to destroy them.
Today, sweetheart.
Alright, we'll spread these out a little bit more than usual. Oh, there's lifesteal. Nice. Alright, GG.
Nowhere to hide.
Perfect. Yeah, our attack turn with Kaisa is so good. Like, we're not terrible before then, but once she's on the board, it's so good. We haven't really drawn our Mbessa at all, though, which kind of sucks. I like a rally. That's nice. Although, one cost, Fearsome, Fury, Spirit. This is going to be a pretty big one cost. I think I'm actually going to go with this. The rally can be nice, but we are wanting to often play our units, and this is probably going to be big enough to immediately get a strike off. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to go for that one. We have 4 rerolls. Let's try to get something decent from the shop. So we could play this for free. I don't think we really want that. Grant the weakest enemy vulnerable. Don't think we really need that. Don't really want countdown 5. Sure, it's something. Gives us a little bit of extra damage. We'll buy one of these. And I think we're okay. Alright, do we want to cut a card? It is something we have to be careful about. Public Execution is good, but we're normally not spending this amount of mana. Yeah, it's like unless we got some crazy upgrades for it, which I don't really see coming, I think we're fine. Alright, let's go for Elise. With the recent stuff, we need to buff the Frozen Thrall power to make it countdown 1 or 2. I mean, I think countdown 1 or 2 would maybe be a little bit too much, but I think at least making it 3 or 4. Like, I think 3 would probably be a pretty good spot for it to make it like, oh, this is worth getting and feels solid without being too overpowered. I think 1 or 2 would probably be a little bit too strong. At that point, it probably need to be like an epic. This is okay.
Let me change into something more comfortable.
All right, let's go ahead and drop this. Tough spell shield. We already have spell shield, and we get tough from Kaisa. So I guess let's just go for the extra stats. All right, solid. Let's go ahead and kill her. Goodness, they're just playing a lot, which means they're probably going to open attack. Oh, nice. Not quite. Sure, let's drop our Ambessa. Yeah, we want to get the scout that she has. And by doing the free attack right here, she's going to give us a rally, so that's going to be really good. All right. They'll probably be able to block and survive, but this will be pretty good. Oh yeah, this actually doesn't have overwhelm. Still, this is going pretty well for us. Nice. All right, so we could play a bunch of things, but I also think we could just attack and end.
I must fight.
All right, GG. I used Viego in that run. You mean for Fiddlesticks? I feel like we've probably done Viego, but that is actually what I need to check. There's actually been a lot of champions we haven't done. All of these are decent, but we really want some cost reduction for our Ambessa, so let's try to do a reroll. Fine, another Black Cleaver would probably be pretty good. Sure. When you play a slow spell, copy it onto the same target. I don't think most of our spells, like our Void Seeker would be. Flexible game plan would help us draw what we need, but it would also help Fiddlesticks. I think we'll go with this. Maybe this can trigger before our Trifarian. I'm not confident, but could give us some more strikes. All right, let's go for Pale Death. Oh, goodness. Some sneezes just hit a little bit harder. I hope we get the Glory Shop soon. I've been sitting on 80 Shadow Owls, Novas, and Max Viagra fragments for months now. Yeah, it'd be nice if we get it next month. I would think either this patch or next patch. I think in the first 3 months of the year is when we should get it. Let's get rid of Void Seeker, get rid of the Exhaust. Oh, we have Mbessa, that's nice. So I think this one should be able to get a strike off. Yes.
Well, I did say I wanted to see the world.
And we can drop this one. It should also be able to get a strike off. Yes, fantastic. I do think we want to lock in the quick attack and spell shield here.
I must fight.
Ah, fearless.
All right, pretty good opening attack. So now we can drop Mbessa next turn. They might immediately kill her, but she gives us a free attack and a potential rally. Okay, that's fine. Let's lock in this barrier and a scout. This gives us a rally. And that's game. GG. Gonna finally have Viego 6 in a year, for real. Almost have 4 Targon Novas, wow. I'm sitting at 2 right now myself, so definitely could use some more. Void Seeker, Affectionate Poro. I guess we'll do this one. Sure. Let's try to see if we can get another decent power here. Black Rose Spy isn't bad if we can steal that double attack. That could be okay. We don't really want to kill our units for the Rite of Calling. Let's try a reroll. Let's see. There's another shop right there. Sure, we'll get it. The other shop's a common one. Don't think we'll bother with the Black Rose Spy. Well, it is a 2 cost we could drop turn 1. Yeah, I think just for the fact that it's a double attack and we can play it turn 1. All right, let's go for Sickening Plunge. Because being able to grab that and lock it in and then give that to like our Mbessa or something like that could be crazy. Let's get rid of most of these. Sure, so we can drop this, get a strike off. I don't think we have Spell Shield yet, but we need to lock this in so every other champion can get it. Let's drop this right here. And yeah, we'll end for now. Alright, so we can drop our massive Mbessa. They just blew all of their mana. Let's see if we get lucky. Not quite. Alright. GG. It's so much damage. Alright, ad's about to drop. If you need to go to the bathroom, get a drink, anything like that, go ahead and go for it. 3 cost, Barrier, Scout, Fury. Yeah, I think that can be okay. Let's go for the shop here. This is something that probably couldn't play quite for free. Don't really care about overprepared. Scaled Snapper, we could use this to get a strike off, but I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're fine. We'll hold off for anyone stuck in the ad break. We'll probably go here and try to buff up our Ambessa a little bit more. So far, though, this is going pretty well. I do actually really like what they did with Kai'Sa's 6-star. I like that she is still really powerful, and you still can totally build around her and have it do really, really well. But you can also just kind of not focus on her and just use her as like a battery to give your units keywords. It's pretty fun. All right, everyone should be back. Let's go here for a champion item. Elusive. We can go for Farsight to make sure we get our Ambessa. Do we want to cut a card? Probably. We can get rid of the Hive Herald to just count on ending before we need this card. And let's go for Fiddlesticks. It's like having a better version of Hexcore as a 6-star. Kind of, yeah. Get rid of Ambessa because we know we're going to draw her. Alright, so we can open with the Reaper. We can drop this, get another strike off. Fury, Challenger, Fearsome. Is there one of these we kind of care more about? We already get Challenger, actually. Sure, let's go over here. Actually, we need to switch the order of this. There we go. That way this doesn't get its drain effect off. Alright, not a bad start. I'm a little bit apprehensive. Well, never mind. They just blew a lot of their mana. I was worried about Ambessa getting killed by like a Vengeance, but I think their Vengeance costs 3. Let's go ahead and drop her here. Lifesteal, fantastic. Alright, so she can kill him. Now, she doesn't have the double attack, but that is a lot of damage. One issue is I don't think we have life... Oh. Because we don't have Spell Shield locked in, but... Right. Oh, well, that works out. Oh, man. Oh. Alright, that was great. Kai'Sa is really good. Like what they did with her 6-star. Great to be able to build off of her, or just use her more as a passive champion and be able to focus on your other units and your other support champions. And overall, is a pretty fun build with the Hex Core. You still always could go for the Gale Force, but since you get Scout and use support champion, you can try to rely on that instead. And overall, yeah, 6-star Kai'Sa, massive improvement for the champion. So much more fun. She really is like one of the most improved 6-stars from like where she was previously. Sometimes I feel like Mr. Root is taking over the AI. Sometimes I attack with lethal, with exact lethal, and they don't block, even though they can. Yeah, that does happen sometimes. Have we done Darius? I don't think so. Would he be someone that would be even decent with it? So like Starforged isn't bad to get the extra starting mana, so we start at 4 mana. But we could go for extra cost reduction for him, which also is a fun build. I think I might want to go for... There it is. Spelling's hard. Change Scissors for Pike Relic. I don't really like the Pike Relic for Darius. Yeah, so with this, once we get Plunder off, he goes down to a 2 cost, meaning we can essentially use him as just a rally. So we can attack with our units, get good damage down, and then just drop Darius for another rally kind of closer. Sure. I think let's try to go like this. Again, we do have Darius with his 6-star, which every time we attack, we summon a random Noxian ally with cost equal to your mana gem. So ramping up your mana can be good. So that's why the Starforged Gauntlet is solid. But I think getting that extra cheap rally can be pretty fun. So let's try this and see how we do. Alright, let's see here. Your units have Evolve. When you draw a card, give allies 1 power this round. Not bad, because anything that's buffing up our power makes it easier for us to get our 6-star. Or not a 6-star, our 2-star. Our rally. Units have Evolve. We're getting Overwhelm. Challenger. This one has a couple. I think we're fine. I'd like to get something a little bit more impactful. Undying Legion can be fine. 2 armed gearheads isn't bad to try to help our first attack. I think we will go for Undying, though. In this adventure, we have a lot of units die. So yeah, could be helpful. Alright, let's go for Sleepless Slumber. We can reroll Darius. We know we're going to get him. Sure, this can be fine. So they might... Let's actually pass. Okay, we didn't want them to use a darkness and just immediately kill our unit. Let's go ahead and get rid of one of these. Alright, so we could drop a Bloody Business already. Could drop another Iron Ballista. I think let's actually go for our Legion Grenadier, just so we have blockers.
That doesn't scare me.
We could drop our Darius, which would give us a rally. Sure, let's try to go for it. Although he's not leveled yet, but that could be fine. So this is going to give us 2 rallies, which is a little bit of a mixed bag. Still, let's go for it. All right.
You resist
GG.
the last.
Not too bad. Off-topic question: will there be a new patch next week? Yes, there should be a new patch next Wednesday. Yeah, I feel like Darius is one you need to kind of practice to get all your rallies. It has been a little bit since I've played him. Oh, this getting deathless would actually be pretty funny. So sure, that sounds like a fun time. Support champion. Shark Chariot, Hecarim. Shark Chariot is fun. And it has Deathless. I mean, I'm always a sucker for Shark Chariot. So yeah, I think we're going to get this. I've actually been lucky the past couple times being able to get Shark Chariot with free attack. You just play it, immediately attacks, and then you can just attack again. But yeah, that could be a good time. Spells chest. Healer. Is there a card we'd want to cut right away? Probably Trifarian. But an epic spell could be fun. Sure, let's go here. 2 champs next month, 2 new relics, more variety. Let's hope it's not like Mbessa though. Oh yeah, her relic. I hope they buff it. I really do. That relic was a bit rough. So we could just get a ton of the Grenadiers. I feel like that could be pretty funny. Alright, so we can attack. And we have a pretty big board. I mean, there's a lot of units that are dead, but they did all come back. So yeah, we could drop him with the plunder, but it's not like he would get a rally or anything like that. I mean, we could just keep playing some more Grenadiers. I feel like that's not the worst.
First me, then the world.
Sure. I think we'll hold off right there. So we can get an attack in, we can rally. This will give us another unit on our board. It is funny how they all just get absolutely annihilated. Alright, so we could drop our Darius. If we drop him already, though, it's not going to be the best. Because we still have a rally. I think let's, yeah, drop a couple of these guys. Alright, so we're saving the 2 mana for Darius. We can go ahead and attack. And we're really just trying to soften them up. And here we can drop our Darius, get another rally going. Sadly, this unit doesn't have Overwhelm. That's a little bit rough. So sure, let's grab one of these. Well, maybe they won't block. Yeah. Alright, so when these die, we'll be pretty close to just ending.
Still going thrifty tomorrow?
Not so loud. Vex
Alright,
can't know we hate
perfect. Alright, let's drop a Decimate, and that'll be GG. Fantastic. Buff to make it deal 2 to everything on every attack. Instantly viable on Warwick. Yeah, they could make it do like 2 damage on every attack, and then... Actually, what if they made it do 1 damage to every attack, but then every time you attack, it increases its damage by 1? So that way, like, if you're able to get a bunch of attacks in a single round, you might start to get like 3 or 4 damage every single attack. That could be pretty big. Strike, draw 1. Not a huge fan of that into Fiddlesticks. Grant an ally in hand, ephemeral reduces cost by 1. Free attack. Sure, every time we attack, we make a unit on our board. So free attacks are actually really good. Spells chest. Let's see if we can get something fun. So this would go off twice, give us 2 units. Wild... Goodness. Wild Claws could give us a good amount of damage. 2 random 1 costs. I don't think that's really good enough. Let's try 1 more. Death Lotus just for the Grifters deck could be okay. Not that it's necessarily too good. Yeah, let's try 1 more. Crumble, cost 0, deal damage next equal to my original cost. Yeah, none of these are... I was hoping we'd get some amount of like a rally or something. I think we might get this just because it's cheap and stop. Actually, we'll probably just leave, which is sad. Yeah, I don't really want any of those. Let's go for the champion item, I think. So let's go for Thalassophobia. That was a little disappointing. And a game, haven't 9-cost allies for Darius 6-star. Yeah, there are some breakpoints we don't really get anything. I think this can be okay. Especially because this can give our plunder damage to our Darius really easily. They might immediately use the list, though. Sure, I do kind of like spamming the Legion Grenadier.
Coming in hot! Run while you can. Fuse his leg! Got something for him?
Alright, so decent damage down. I don't think we want to play the Islander because we don't have space in our board. Let's stun that one just so they can't get that big of an attack in. Huh. Definitely did not see that one coming, actually. I thought they would definitely attack.
I've seen it all.
All right, let's go ahead and drop this one just to get another attack going. Let's drop our Darius to get a rally.
Bleed for Noxus.
And GG. Nice. 1 at start and +1 for every attack would be worth getting. I would for Warwick. I mean, yeah, it would be pretty nice. Or if you want to do something interesting, make it +1 overwhelm damage, the damage that's dealt because of overwhelm. Shout out Path for making me learn what Thalassophobia and Thanatopia were. Oh, yeah. Kill an ally, deal 5 to a unit. Summon 2 Spectral Riders. Sure. Let's go for a champion item. Alright. Ante-up is kind of funny, because that would make Darius free, but we'd probably end up discarding him, but Titan's Act can be nice. Just a bunch of stats Let's go for healer. We could heal up. We're over 40 health, so I think we're fine. I think we get rid of the assessor. And let's go for Elise.
Strand by silken strand.
So far, we're doing pretty well, though.
Let me change into something more.
All right, so Iron Ballista, Shark Chariot. It's probably not the right choice, but I do think it's fun. Probably should play my Affectionate Poro first. So yeah, we have a bunch of Shark Chariots now that are all going to die. So the next time we attack with an Ephemeral, it's going to do a ton of damage. Let's stun that one as well.
Sit tight and shut up.
Sure, we can go for Iron Ballista. Who's losing? The AI, as per usual. Wish I could give this one the Ephemeral. Sure, let's attack like this. So yeah, just attacking with one Ephemeral gives us an entire board full of enemies. But it looks like it's not quite enough to actually give us a rally. Alright, this one will. It's kind of useless, but I kind of find it funny. Let's... I mean, I guess we can, again, just attack like this. So, sure. They just don't want to block at all. Oh, we can drop our Darius for a rally. Do we care about the Thorn?
Follow my lead.
Kind of doesn't matter. But sure, this should just be a game. GG. Yeah, Darius is pretty fun. I like his playstyle and what you can do with it. Like, constantly planning out and getting all these rallies. Sure, another Titan's Axe, why not? He's probably just gonna end up getting Vengeance or something like that, but it's fun. Fury, Higher Education, Fixer Upper. I think let's try to get something a little bit more fun. Like Unstable. Sure, let's see how that goes. Let's go, yeah, for Pale Death. Yeah, Deathless Sharks. We also have the Mordekaiser power as well. Some of these are okay, but we can, yeah, try to reroll. Actually, I guess Darius could almost give us our rally.
Victory at any cost. Please, I have connections.
Yeah, if we could get another attack off, Darius could give us another rally. But yeah, dropping him here wouldn't matter because he's not going to rally now. So yeah, we can just go for some Grenadiers. Alright, This is fine.
Try me. That doesn't scare me.
I suppose let's
Gonna cost you.
go there. Do we want to drop our Darius now? There's still a decent chance he could get killed. Let's try to pass, see what they do. Alright, I think we'll drop our Darius. He's so massive. Alright, so they might immediately kill him, which would suck. But let's try to attack. This will give us at least one rally, if not two. Alright, yeah. They didn't want to block at all. He might get crumbled. Oh no? Alright. GG. Oh. Yeah, that was pretty good. We just need to get like another black cleaver on him. We'll be all set. Wild Claws with Grifter's deck. This is pretty pricey, but Grifter's deck can be good. Wild Claws could help us end the game. See if we can get a decent power here. Kind of lame. Come on, something good. Time dedication. This would probably end up just hurting us into Fiddlesticks because another created card. So yeah, I think we're not gonna bother. So let's just go for Sickening Plunge. It's like on the one hand, we've gotten really good legendary powers. On the other hand, though, we've gotten like a lot of garbage. Let's get rid of these two. This actually could work out really well. So we can drop this here.
Well, it was fresh.
So now we can drop our Darius.
Here to watch the
We still have our attack token.
to win the war, soldier. Stand
This is going to give us a rally. Now, we probably can't get them below half health. Otherwise, we would get another rally, which could be pretty awesome.
I will have revenge.
Sure.
Fuse his leg. Blow them to pieces.
That is going to be a lot of damage. Sure, let's try to drop these for blockers.
To me. It is nothing.
So this will potentially get them below half. Oh no, this one has a rally. So they're close.
Carve a path.
So we'll be able to attack. This will give us another rally. I suppose let's build up our board a little bit more first. This has a heal on it. That can be a bit okay. Although now our board's a little bit too full.
By my hand. Witness true strength.
So many units.
Coming in hot. Demolitions to me.
Alright, so we won't end here, sadly. But this will be a good amount of damage, and we do have another Darius we can drop next turn. Or this turn. Sure. All right, ad did drop, so we'll hold off, but we should be able to attack and end right here. Because we'll attack, we'll get a rally, we can attack again. Should be fine. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is the last fight before Fiddlesticks. Yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow. We'll also be streaming then, but Friday will probably be another moving day, so probably no stream on Friday. Yeah, next week we get the patch, which is also why we're trying to do a lot of the house stuff this week, because I know next week when we get the patch out, everything is going to be going towards that. Got to keep the patch day free. I mean, the patch day, but also the days before that, the days after that, because there's just so much happening. All right, everyone should be back. Let's go ahead and attack right here. All right, that's a little sad, but honestly not that big of a deal. Because we can just drop him again.
My axe is ready. Who's gonna get in my way?
And GG. Oh, nice. All right, getting more copies of the Islander is very good for us. That free attack is fantastic. Quick attack, cost reduction. I think we'll actually go for the quick attack. Yeah. Kill a unit, give all enemies -2 this round, and a rally. I think we'll go ahead and go for that because of the rally. And I think we'll actually just heal up so we can be at full health. And let's try to go for Fiddlesticks. Sometimes when I join stream, I think we play volley because of the icon. I mean, we don't play volley that often. Let's get rid of a couple of these. Iron Ballista is pretty good. Your profile icon? Oh, okay. Yeah. I think we'll try to pass. Well, alrighty then. So normally they play something, but that can't always happen. Rip. Alright, let's try to drop this one right here. Alright, so they're going pretty hard on those guys.
Oh, heck.
Well then. Do we want to go for the Grenadier? Oh, we could actually play this and get to start shuffling back. I think we'll hold off for now.
Fuse his legs. Coming in hot. Fuse his legs.
So the good thing about these guys is when they die, they give us plunder damage. Although I guess them also generating in our hand is really bad. Oh, that's going to be a little bit rough.
Leave them intact. Rouse them all.
Alright, so this will give us a rally. We can go ahead and get some damage down. Yeah, the fact that they're generating all in our hand is going to be really bad.
Run while you can.
Strike hard.
Alright, so we get some more damage down. We'll be able to play our Darius. I think let's go ahead and override one of these. We can and get a kill right there. I guess anything is going to kill her, sadly. All right. All right, so we'll be able to drop our Darius, but this is probably not going to be good enough. Because, yeah, with the amount of cards we're generating, we're probably going to end up dying. Let's get rid of Fiddle. I guess, yeah, they're not even close to their 50 health, so they're not even going to rally. Rip. Yeah, this is probably going to be pretty rough. So we can kill this one. Drop that one there. And they're healing, like, back to full. Not good. Sure, we can try to drop Hecarim, and he's gone. Alrighty, let's... We need to stay away from the Legion Grenadier, because that's generating too many cards for us. Alright. Minotaur Reckoner, that's not too bad. Yeah, we don't have 5 cards. We'll try to play Hecarim, but they might just like Vengeance or do another one of these. At least he's back. Alright, so this will give us a rally. Soul Gorger can't block. Yeah, let's go ahead. Actually, we need our Scout Attack. Alright, so this will give us a rally. Terrify 1 for each unit that dies. Yeah, we need this unit to die. Alright, we need to get them below 50 health so that we can get another rally going. Oof. Alright, so we're not going to quite get them below... Oh! We did. There we go. So we can try to attack again. They don't have anyone that can block, but we have 3 cards left. And they're Gore cards. Rip. Oh. Epic Crown Guard, that's whenever a champion levels. That'd be decent. Alright, let's try this again. That was a little rough. I kind of didn't think about the fact that our 1-cost unit that we've been enjoying spamming is filling our hand with created cards, which is going to be really bad. So yeah, let's get rid of that one. Also, I didn't expect him to pass round 1. That was a pretty bad surprise. Do we want to play this one earlier, later? I think let's drop this one here. Kind of don't want this one to die because we're going to get that extra mana next round. Was still a decent amount of cards gone. I guess let's play this right here. Try to kill their Shallow Siren. It is going to be all of our mana, but we kind of don't want to play the Legion Grenadier. Although it does have the Crystal Carrier on it. So having a board full of them isn't actually the worst, because then we have a ridiculous amount of mana to play with. So maybe we can utilize that. Oh, they all just die. Oh, man. Okay, so we're at 9 mana, which... Okay, we're still generating a card. This will go off twice. Problem is, this isn't going to give us enough damage to rally. But we could just flat out play Darius, and I think we probably need to. But they could just, like, vengeance him right away. Alright, not yet. Alright, let's go ahead, attack again. Try to get below our threshold so he can rally. We're hitting this one with damage to try to increase our damage to the Nexus. Oh yeah, we're just generating another one of these units. Because yeah, there is no 9-cost Noxus. So we're getting kind of screwed over, sadly. Alright, GG. We were able to do it. Fantastic. Toast in chat, any reveals happening today? We're probably not going to get reveals till Friday, and even on Friday, it is probably just going to be like the constellation image, which is pretty unreliable. So we probably won't get any big news until Monday. How is there no 9-cost Noxus? That's so crap. I mean, yeah, and they should at least give you like an 8-cost or something. That's one thing they should do. One of the followers they add, it should just be a 9-cost, because that is a bit rough. All right, we were able to do it. Was fun for most of it up until Fiddlesticks. Kind of forgot that this unit was actually going to really come around and hurt us in the end with filling up our hand and making us just get milled so much harder. But still able to come through. Darius, it is a interesting and fun playstyle. I like trying to math out and get all the different rallies and just be super aggressive. I think it can be pretty fun. Yeah, they should adjust it in some way so that there's never an attack you can do where you don't get something. Do you have any speculations about the new constellations? We can sort of know that it's not going to be Mel, because we know that a PvP champ is coming to the game, or is coming from PvP over the Path of Champions, and that the other champion is going to be one of the existing roster getting upgraded to 6 stars. Mel isn't a PvP champ, and she's not an existing champion, so it kind of can't be her. A lot of people are thinking there's going to be some Noxus champions, because kind of the overall theme for Noxus right now, because the cinematic and a League. I think Azir is very likely. They've already mentioned before that Azir was near the top of the list, and they kind of like teased Azir in their dev video they did like a month or two ago. They kind of showed Azir in a screenshot, I think. And then also Shurima is one of the regions that we only have 2 champions for. So I would guess Azir maybe a Noxus champ, but all of that is just guesswork. We don't have any real evidence or clues one way or the other. So yeah, officially we have no idea. Oh yeah, we know we're getting an event. They like confirmed it on Twitter, but I mean, we already kind of knew that months ago. Because the devs said that they were going to do 2 months on, 1 month off as far as events. So like as long as they stuck with that, we were going to get one next month. Yeah, Zero Reliant Path would be so much fun. All right, that's going to be it from me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. We plan on being back here tomorrow as well. So hope to see you all there. Hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.